life, because if you have achieved, you have used positive mindset and you have achieved, there will be in a fulfilling life. With that, I rest my case.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis Chalgondeze, for sharing about the mindset. Uh, by the way, this mindset, it is something that leads us, that rules us, though it always depends on how we handle it. Because your mindset can either lead you to do something bad or can help you do something great. But mostly, sometimes you can have like a mindset like you're thinking about something and you don't want to change about it. Like you cannot even get any advice, even when someone tries to advise you, like your mindset is rigid about something. So I'd encourage each and everyone out there or here that let not your mindset drive you into something evil or make you help like lead you to do something wrong. You can change it. It cannot drive you. It's you to lead it, because most of the times it is us that we put those things in the mindsets. We get mindset like we put things in our mind, and we make them feel like this should be done like this, but at any time you can change it. Thank you. Right now under our club, the Talk Club, we have different departments. As I told you, it is mainly about public speeches. So here we were about the educating part when we're talking about these topics, and I think we are done with them. So right now we are going to have our other members that are going to be teaching us different languages. So Mr. Nelson here is going to be teaching us about Arabic language. So, Mr. Nelson, you're highly welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening. You're most welcome for this gathering. By names of Nelson Mawa Joseph Santo. I'm a student from Mengo Technical and Business Institute, pursuing a certificate in automotive engineering. I thank you very much for coming up, showing us the support we kindly appreciate. I just have few things. I'm going to be brief, but first of all, I'm just giving an introduction of this project. This is, as mentioned before, it is a project formed to help provide confidence and strengthen communication. This initiative is for both internal and external attendants. What do I mean when I say internal and external? For both citizens and foreigners. We in today's world, we are in a world covered with communication, of which it is a source of basic need for connections, work, friendship, and many others. We all know that communication is a core value. It is a core value that we really need. We are all here. For example, we are all here studying, but then without that communication, we find it very hard to connect with other people, and of which English is the most common language that we usually use, most especially when you're in different countries, like you're a foreigner in a certain country. It will be very hard for you to copy up with communications, have some connections, whether in work, building friendship, things like public speakings. You know, those things, it really hinders us But then this project is formed to guide us, whether being a citizen or a foreigner. It is basically for us. So it is your chance to take the initiative to build up. I just have few examples to give. Some few example to give out in Arabic actually, because we are time, but I may not go so deep. I may not go so deep in it, but I just have some few examples to give out. It is not a teaching, but then that's how we are going to go with it. Basically, when we come for the teachings, because it is necessary for us to have some teachings so that one can understand. We understand that some people learn to speak English and then they find it very difficult to write. But then the most important part of it is when you can speak it, it is very valuable. Very valuable that when you can speak it, you can have someone either to translate, or you can have someone as a secretary to write it for you. But it's very important once you know how to speak it. So why am I saying this? It is because when we can have some words spoken in Arabic, but then we find it very difficult for someone who has not gone for studies, finds it very difficult to translate it in English. And that's why we usually face challenges, most especially let's give an example, like someone from South Sudan is here in Uganda. You don't know Luganda, you don't know the other languages. What you only know is Arabic. It is very hard for you to have that connection with someone who speaks English, someone who speaks Luganda. But we find it very important that it is good for someone to learn most especially these common words that are used in English. It is very easy for someone to pick it up when spoken than being written. But then the importance of being written, it is for someone to have the revisions on it, and then you master them as time goes on. So without wasting of time, I just have some few examples here to give out. So we have words like Sabah al-Khair. That one is in Arabic. So we have words like Sabah al-Khair. I think I can. So we are having words like Sabah al-Khair. This one is in Arabic. But then how do we put it in English? You see, Sabah al-Khair, this is a morning greeting, like good morning. So in Arabic we say it's Sabah al-Khair, but in English it is good morning. This is this usual greeting of ours. In the morning we say good morning, but in Arabic we say Sabah al-Khair. In Arabic we say Sabah al-Khair. So we are having other things like I'm going to school. That is in English. But then in Arabic, you find when in Arabic they say Mash Medersha. I see. Mash Medersha. But then in English we say I'm going to school. So these kind of words, they are very simple for someone to mark them. We have things like Masura. We have things like Masura. But this means tap in English. A tap. So it is very important. It is really very important for someone. The reasons for this project it is not only for someone to come and learn it, but then it is for someone to come and learn, and then you pick the knowledge, you go and use it. That's the importance of this. So as time goes on, the project will always be there, depending on the days that they are going to be giving you at the end. They will tell you when, where, and then how it's going to be going on. Thank you very much for your time. I kindly appreciate.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson, and thank you everybody for learning with us. I'm so glad that today I learned some words, some other language that I did not know about. That's cool. Laura is learning with us. So lastly, I'm going to have Mr. Okwili John, who is as well going to help us learn about Swahili. Mr. John, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity you've given me. By the names, I'm Okriyama John, a student in Mengo, pursuing a certificate in electrical installation and maintenance. Yes, as I'm here as a teacher of Kiswahili in Eco project. I know there are some challenges that we always face, mostly students and refugees. We always face the challenges of language barriers that you could look for a solution, but you could not get. But we are here as Eco Project to help everyone. We are here as Eco Project to help refugees and all people. Mainly, I'm here to teach Kiswahili. Just introduction. I will not teach, I will not go into details, but I'm just going to introduce part of it. I know next time when we meet, we shall learn more. In Kiswahili, there are some few common words that could disturb us in Kiswahili, but just simple. Like maybe if you want to greet someone, maybe in Kiswahili, let me say, if you want to greet someone in Kiswahili, maybe how are you? Can just say habari in Kiswahili. Now, there maybe it can be a challenge to some people, but we are here to solve that challenge as Eco Project. So I will not talk much, but I just want to talk a brief Kiswahili. I know when we meet next time, or with the time, we are going to keep on meeting. Eco is here to enhance everyone to know Kiswahili and other languages. Without a wastage of time, allow me just to go some few words, common words in Kiswahili. Some common words used in Kiswahili, mostly important ones that used. Like maybe let me start with the greetings. I'm just going to give like three. Like for shikamo, that is mostly for elders. Greetings for elders. Shikamo. Like maybe if you want to say thank you, maybe if you want to appreciate someone or send your appreciation to someone, you can just say asante. That is in Kiswahili. Asante. When you want to say that maybe thank you so much, you can say asante sana. Basically, people and family. If maybe a person, if you want to say person in Swahili, is muntu. If you want to say people in Swahili, you can say watu. And maybe if you want to say mother in Kiswahili, you say mama. When we go to numbers, I just want to give 3. When we go to numbers, maybe when you want to say 4, you say ine. When you want to say 2, you just say mbili. In Kiswahili, I'm just saying it in English and Kiswahili. Common objects we always use or we always eat can be like food or water. Like food is chakula. Maybe maji is water. And common actions we always do, which is maybe if you want to say I want to eat, nasema nataka kula. When you want to maybe speaking, nasema sema, ongea. With the meantime, we shall learn more. This was just a brief introduction of it. Echo Project is here to enhance everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. We meet.
Thank you, Mr. John, for sharing with us. I'd like to give a chance to the audience, as we have one speaker also to share with us. And that is Mr. Opaya Samuel. You're highly welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, our viewers. My name is Opoya Samuel, and I want to introduce Echo Project to you. Before you continue, I'm requesting you to go down there and subscribe and then follow us in our YouTube channel. I want to teach, and we are teaching mostly about public speaking and communication skills. But I want to give some glimpse about public speaking. You know, most of us want to be public speakers. We want to communicate, but there are some things that are failing us into communication that we always have. So one of the things that you should avoid or you should have in public speaking and communication skills, I will be a little bit brief. In public speaking, the first thing that you have to make sure you have is confidence. Now, under confidence, you must stand tall. When you're going to have a speech, you must stand tall. You must be straight and give a speech, but you don't squat. That one is very wrong. But you stand straight and then you give your speech and be bold. And then I will give that one under confidence. And then secondly, you must focus. When you're public speaking, you must focus. You must look at the audience. You look at the audience. If you fear looking at their eyes, please look at their forehead, and then to remove that fear and grief in you. So that is in the focus. And then secondly, under focus, you must make sure that you know what you're going to speak. You are very well versed with what you're speaking. I am talking about this. I am talking about leadership. Do you know leadership? I am talking about mentorship. Do you know mentorship? I am talking. So you speak what you are well versed with. You have to make sure that when you are going to the stage, you know what you're going to talk about. And then thirdly, you must use the language you know. You must use the simple English that you know. You know, the language sometimes disturbs us when we want to use the vocabularies, and sometimes we may not know the meaning. Use the simple language, and it will help you in the movement of public speaking. So, with those few remarks that I have given you in public speaking, please subscribe to our channel. That is Echo Project. We provide public speaking, we provide communication skills, we provide counseling, we provide career guidance. We teach English to the foreigners and those foreigners who are longing for a long stay in Uganda. So we give all those things and debates in school. So when you want our help, we are available. You can look for us in our YouTube channel. You can call us in our email. So